What's up, guys? Welcome back to the YouTube channel down here at Drag Wire Solutions, picking up some parts. Check it out. If y'all have not already subscribed to Austin's channel, Drag Wire Solutions, y'all go check it out now. YouTube, he's got some cool content on there. Blower car had a big blow up. We talked about what caused it, and they're going to be posting more content as they move along with that. All right, guys, comment, like, and subscribe. Let me show you what I got going on today. Appreciate it. How are you?
Here. Hot.
Hot.
Hot and toasty.
It is a little warm and toasty.
I enjoyed last week. It was cold. It was 60 degrees in the morning.
That was the fake fall in North Carolina. Now you get to burn up this week and probably the next couple of weeks.
That's terrible. It's all right, though.
So what you got going on? What you got there?
Just a little Scarlet Solution shock sensor.
Well, I mean, I wonder who the idiot was that broke the brand new one.
I'm not going to pass any blame. It's probably my fault.
It's probably the wiring guy.
Yeah.
It's the wiring guy's fault.
Probably wired it a little too close or something.
So I don't know if y'all remember. I'll show you when I take the other one off. Well, no, I already showed you. Basically, my canister is on my shock, and I didn't space it correctly.
What, did you hit the end of it?
This piece right here, when it was fully extended, so it was extended down, this hit my canister, and when it popped off, it broke it up here.
Oh, really?
Knocked it completely off. I mean, it couldn't move. I mean, not the wiring guy's fault. Not this time.
R&D for it.
Yeah, R&D. Forest, in case you're wondering, they are not suitable for a bump stop. Bump stops are not okay for your shock sensor.
Not a travel limiter.
Not a travel limiter. Yeah, it does not work that way. So not intended to work that way.
Right.
So he got me hooked up, got me another shock sensor. Also, what else did we order today? I'm really excited about this.
We got some goodies.
This is really cool. Hold on, guys. Let me show you. Let's go see where they're at.
Full spectrum power batteries.
Full spectrum power.
Yeah.
And there's a couple different designs. They got a whole bunch of different. I think they've been in the motorcycle world for a long
I've been in
time.
the motorcycle world for a long time, and then a few years ago they switched over and started doing race car batteries also. So they do 16 volt and 12 volt.
Who would want a 12 volt racing battery?
I don't know.
I mean, that don't make no sense to me.
I guess maybe drag and drop guys would use them.
Yeah, I guess. Sorry, sidetrack.
Yes, right? No, but these things are awesome. These big ones are 2,500 full cranking amps.
And this is the one.
Which is insane.
This is the one that Randy has in his P-Motive 2000K. We thought they were like just barely over 2,000, which is still insane. But look at that, dude. And then they've got a smaller version.
Yeah, that one's 1,250 full cranking amps.
Okay, well, I guess that makes sense. It's about half the size, right? It looks like it's about exactly half.
Yeah.
That's exactly right. So this is basically two of these.
Double, yeah.
And then this is their recommended charger. Anytime you buy a battery from somebody, no matter what name brand it is, you always want to make sure you have the right charger that they recommend, because it's kind of important. So the charger is very important. So Austin is now a dealer for full spectrum power.
Just got with them, so.
Just got with them. So if y'all want a battery, I'm gonna show you what the difference. I'm gonna just show you how fast this one spins over versus the one I've got in the car now. And the one I've got in the car now is, I mean, there's nothing wrong with it. I mean,
it's like 150.
right. I think it's about 150 or so RPM.
You just hear it when it first hits it. It kind of pulls it down and then it comes up.
And I mean, I've got a big hog of a motor now, and 532 cubic inches, about 13.5 to 1 compression.
I don't think it's gonna stop this battery.
And when everything's cold, I mean, that's hard to get it going.
It is.
And it's amazing when Randy swapped over to this battery, it was wild as all get out. Like the difference. It's hard. It's almost hard to believe. It spins them over like there's no plugs in it.
Yeah,
I mean, it's just like there's nothing there. Yeah, it's like no.
900 cubic inch motors, and it spins them like there ain't nothing in it.
And these little ones, I've never seen these little ones in use. Do they spin them over just as fast? Probably. Just don't have.
Yeah, they do really well too.
I've
I've done a bunch of these. Like small block cars is what I normally put these in.
Right.
Anything big block, I use the bigger batteries, but.
And this one just doesn't draw down hardly any at all. I know looking at Randy's, it has like no voltage drop. But the weight, I mean, it's always a weight issue, right?
It's always weight, yeah.
The best battery I've ever had in my life, I had two 8-volt golf cart batteries.
Really?
No doubt. They weighed 80 pounds a piece. Run them in series so that you got a normal 16-volt battery charger.
They got a deep cycle though.
Yes, and then I would go races without charging them.
They're just heavy.
Right?
Right.
I mean, it's 160 pounds for both of them. 80 pounds a piece. Yes, but I needed weight in the back anyway,
right.
So it was fine. So in that scenario it was okay. But if you need a lightweight lithium battery, now is this a lithium ion? It's lithium iron. Oh, it's not.
It is
iron. Look at that. Because That's right. The lithium ions are very prone to fire.
Right, these are not.
And these are more stable, and that's the reason. Yep, but it's probably a little bit heavier. I know this one weighs about 14 pounds. That should be about half, so that should be 7 or 8 pounds. So, I mean, it's not very heavy at all. And then this one's, the reason I went ahead and got the big one, like you said, I got a big block, I got a great big motor, I got a hog of a motor now. And I also, in the world that we live in with no prep, we get hot lapped a lot. So I want to have some reserve capacity. So
I've had some customers forget to hook their charger up and go a whole weekend of racing on this battery, and it never dropped.
Not have any
Still
issues.
started the car fine.
That's insane. Most batteries, that's not happening. Something else that's a huge positive to this is these things have multiple terminals. So it comes with a little cap there, and all these are positive and negatives. So they're not, I mean, like a 12 volt side and a 16 volt side. It's all together. But man, that makes a big difference too.
It makes it so much easier when you're wiring the car.
Because that's one of the things that with wiring, I mean, like the Holley and stuff, you want to have it straight to the battery.
Right, yeah.
So you don't have to stack everything on top of each other.
ECU over here, your PDM power over here, your starter power here. It's got so many more options than I have to do a bunch of lugs stacked on top of each other.
That's so much nicer. So much nicer. So if y'all need a battery, check it out. Go hit Austin up. Also, go check out his YouTube channel. It's doing well. The blower car, have y'all made any progress on it yet? Waiting on parts?
We're waiting on parts to come in. We've ordered a bunch of parts, so mechanically everything's healthy. So
Right.
we just got to get all the little pieces of parts in there.
So hopefully that thing will be started up soon. And then there's a big block twin turbo car. So that'll be happening soon on the channel. You'll see that.
This weekend,
Are you? Where y'all?
we tried to go last weekend.
Oh, last weekend. Got you. Well, what about this weekend coming up?
I don't know. Are there any races?
Yes, Galat has a $100 entry fee, radial prep Saturday.
Really?
Testing, tune, and racing. Oh, sounds like they're going to be at Galat Saturday.
Might be. I'm not talking into it.
Yeah. All right, guys, check it out. Appreciate it, Austin. Go check him out, Dragwire Solutions. If you need anything wired up, hit him up there. Go follow, like, subscribe to his YouTube channel. All right, guys, well, here we go. This is the battery we're taking out. This is the Go Lithium. It's a 16 volt, super lightweight, and we're going to put that full spectrum in it. But we're going to do a turnover test real fast and see what the difference is between the actual turnover, how fast this one turns over versus the full spectrum. The full spectrum, now granted, it's not an apples to apple test. If we had two of these Go Lithiums in it, then obviously that would probably be more accurate to actually a good comparison. But this big block, this thing's got a lot of compression. So let's do it. Let's just turn it over real fast, see what kind of RPM. Motor's cold, it's not being started. So we're just gonna turn it on real fast and look at the RPM and see what it turns over, and then we'll change it out, put the full spectrum in it, and then turn it over and see what the difference is in RPM. Hang on. Now, something else to note here, this battery is not fully charged. We had it at a track a week ago, made a pass, and then we cranked it up to get it into trailer, get it out of the trailer, put it into shop. So this is not fully charged. All right, here we go. Well, I did not expect it to start. No, it's in park. How'd that thing start? It don't never start. Well, maybe it's fixed. I only know what RPM. Well, I hope you're right. It started right up right then.
Started right up yesterday too.
Y'all been cranking it up every 30 minutes, haven't you? Keeping it prime. All right. So, it turned over. It looks like about 150 RPM with that one, but that fired right up. Not gonna lie, guys, the Go Lithium has never let me down. It's always been a good battery, and it's always started the car. But this big block with this mechanical pump needs a little bit more RPM to turn over to get the fuel pressure higher. Let's see if it works out. So here is the full spectrum power next to the Go Lithium. You can see, it's, like I said, it's double the size. And so being double the size, it's about double the weight. Actually, it might be a little bit bigger, but it's got the cranking amps that are going to be crazy. Courtney's over here. Go check him out, Paint and Paper Hustle. He's doing a project car. Courtney, pick up those batteries. See what you think weight-wise.
I was looking at it.
I think
Is this the one Donald's got?
that's the one Donald and Randy's got. Still not super heavy.
No, it's not super light, but it's definitely not heavy. It kind of almost feels like a traditional lawnmower battery, don't
Right, yeah.
And
But
then-
that was...
no, that's close.
You think it's close?
Well, no, okay, that is a little heavier. I bet that is over half.
So maybe
I
like...
bet that's 60% of the weight of that.
So that's probably like 8 pounds, and that's probably like 14 or 13.
Yeah.
You could go look them up on the specs. But that's just worth the weight that I'm going to do. So let's go put it in real fast. Like we were saying, you know, this is pretty exciting. It's got this little rubber thing, but it's got multiple holes. So I think that's pretty cool. So let's...
Yeah, that's nice so you don't got to cram all your...
in one spot.
Yeah, underneath it.
Yeah, it makes a huge difference. All right, guys, so we got the battery installed. It worked out pretty good. We used 2 terminals on this one, 2 terminals on that one, and just covered both of these up. This is my little Amazon mount. That thing worked pretty good. They have a custom mount specifically for their battery, which is really nice, but I had already had this one, so I didn't need that. So let's turn it over real fast and see how quickly it turns over. Y'all take a guess real fast. Get in the comments. The other one, turn it over. It looks like about 150 RPM. What do y'all think this one is? Hang on. All right, guys, here you go. So let's turn this on and get this up. See what kind of RPM we got. What are you guessing? Say it now. I'm guessing 300. 275. 275 to 300. Well, it turned it over so fast it didn't even see RPM. It didn't even see the RPM. It cranked right up. Oh boy. Okay, let me look back at the video and see. Now that is, I have not charged it yet. That's straight from them, but of course they charge them before they leave. Hey guys, I was going to take the coils loose, but I don't think I want to do that just because, you know, it's just one of those things. It looks like I saw 180 RPM and then 400 instantly. So let's see if we can get a C again. I mean, it's as soon as it sinks, it freaking cranks. So, yeah, man, that battery right there is pretty cool. All right, guys, comment, like, and subscribe. See you.